Alright, good morning everybody. So, it's kind of a miserable morning out here in Tallahassee, Florida. That is okay. That is not going to bother us at all because today is an exciting day. The Diesel Beetle finally gets its first modification. It's not really going to add any power or anything. It's just going to add some driver usability, I guess. It's going to make it to where I can see what's going on in the engine a little bit better. And just like every vehicle with a turbo, what's the first thing you put on it? That's right, a boost gauge. And I'm very happy to put in this boost gauge. I had to go pick up some stuff over at the hardware store. They say to go ahead and do an inline boost line, you know, do an inline tap, but this is a diesel. There's not a whole lot of lines that are actually boosted. Most of them are vacuum lines that run off of a vacuum pump. So what we're actually going to do is here in the engine bay, and I've looked into this, the best, like the number one place to go ahead and tap into is this guy right here. I have to take this off, and there's a flat spot right here and right here that I could go ahead and tap on into with moderate ease. I'm actually thinking about probably going right there, so this is all out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to install the boost gauge. We're going to try it out, see how it works. The type of boost gauge I have, I was looking everywhere for one, and I decided to settle for a Pro Sport Evo series. So it's fully electronic, not mechanical at all. So I don't have to deal with a buzzing sound, and it's nice and smooth whenever it comes to operation. It's not, you know, jumpy all over the place. I do know that some people like jumpy all over the place. But what we're going to go ahead and do right off the bat is install everything that is underneath the hood and get all of that figured out and worked out. And then we'll move to the interior. Now, normally something like this, I would go ahead and solder every single freaking wire in place, but because I'm just really excited to go ahead and get this done, I decided to stop by the hardware store and pick up all the stuff I needed. You know, I got my brass hose bar for the boost line, I got some screws, drills, and I'm going with crimps for right now, just to go ahead and get me by. Later on, I will be soldering everything, but that will be whenever I finally have everything fine-tuned. And what I mean by fine-tuned is this boost gauge has it set up to where it has two different colors. It has a blue and it has a red. But the only way to change them is through the wiring harness. And it has a really cool setting in it to where you can hook it up to the dimmer switch and dim everything, which is pretty sweet. But it also has a setup where depending on which wire you hook up and how, depends if whenever you turn on the headlight switch, it'll go from blue to red or red to blue. And I don't know which one I want yet. I don't know how I want it set up. So that's just something I'm going to have to play around with before I finally set in and, you know, keep it that way. So let's go ahead and start pulling apart the Diesel Beetle. right, so I have all the wiring set up except for all the stuff for the lighting, which I will be getting done while I'm at work. I have to go ahead and get ready for work. Pushing it really close right now. But besides that, just take a look at that gauge. Like, I think that is a great spot for it. Like, to me, it looks pretty clean. I could do a little bit more to clean it up some more, but that looks pretty good in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for work, get everything wired up, and I'll go ahead and take a quick video of it running. All right, so I finally have all the wiring figured out for everything is set up and done. I wish I could show it to you guys, but it's, you know, it's daytime and there's a really bad glare on it and the camera doesn't pick it up at all. But that's okay. I'll probably show a clip of it, you know, going back and forth between blue and red right now. As you can see, whenever I turn the headlight switch on and off, it changes from blue to red. Blue's a lot easier to see during the daytime. Red, it's not as bright, so it's nicer for nighttime. But it's very vivid. It's really nice. I really like it. I think it was a great buy. Whenever I tint the windows to the bug, like all the way around, get it as dark as I can legally, should be able to see it 10 times better with a lot less glare. So besides all that, that'll be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're stopping by for the first time. Besides all that, I hope everybody's having a great